Get ready to journey through time and space in the thrilling world of Korean time travel dramas. From heart-racing adventures to heart-warming romances, we've got you covered with the most recommended picks. So, fasten your seatbelts and join us as we take a trip through the ages, and witness the power of love, loyalty and the unbreakable human spirit. 1. Tale of the Nine-Tailed 1938-2023. The Tale of the Nine-Tailed is a Korean drama that takes place both in 1938 and 2023. The story follows the lives of two gumiho, nine-tailed foxes, one named Lee Yeon, who lives in 1938, and his half-brother Lee Rang, who lives in 2023. Lee Yeon falls in love with a human woman named Nam Ji-ah, but their love is complicated by their different species. Years later, in 2023, Lee Yeon is a highly respected and powerful gumiho, while Lee Rang has grown to become a vengeful and ruthless gumiho. Lee Yeon has been waiting for Nam Ji-ah to be reincarnated, and when he finally finds her, he sets out to protect her from the dangers of the gumiho world. Meanwhile, Lee Rang is on a quest for revenge, and as he begins to uncover the truth about his past, he sets out to destroy his half-brother Lee Yeon and anyone who gets in his way. As the story unfolds, the lives of Lee Yeon and Lee Rang become intertwined, and they are forced to confront their past and face the consequences of their actions. Along the way, they meet new allies and enemies, and discover the true meaning of love and family. 2. Longing Heart. Longing Heart is a romantic comedy fantasy drama about a man named Kang Shin-woo who travels back in time to his high school days in order to confess his feelings to his first love Han Ji-soo. However, things become complicated when he realizes that he has the chance to change the course of his life and possibly prevent a tragic event from occurring. As Shin-woo navigates his way through his teenage years again, he must also contend with a persistent classmate who has a crush on him and the fact that he knows what the future holds. Along the way, he learns valuable lessons about love, friendship, and the consequences of one's actions. As Shin-woo struggles to reconcile his past with his present, he must also come to terms with the fact that his decisions have a ripple effect on the lives of those around him. With a mix of humor, heartwarming moments, and a touch of magic, Longing Heart is a delightful journey through time that reminds us that sometimes the things we long for the most are right in front of us. 3. Mr. Queen. Mr. Queen is a historical fantasy drama that tells the story of Jang Bong-won, a modern-day chef who transported back in time and finds himself in the body of Queen Cheon during the Joseon dynasty. Bong-won's struggle to survive in a palace filled with political conflicts, power struggles, and conspiracies while trying to find a way back to his own time. He must navigate his way through the palace's intricate politics and alliances while simultaneously trying to keep his true identity a secret, all while dealing with the queen's own personal struggles and love interests. Along the way, he also finds himself falling in love with King Cheolyong, who is unaware of Bong-won's true identity. As Bong-won tries to find a way to return to his own time, he must also navigate the challenges of being a queen in a male-dominated society and prove himself to those who doubt his abilities. 4. Tomorrow with You. Tomorrow with You is a Korean drama based on the novel of the same name by Audrey Niffenegger. The story follows the romantic journey of a time traveler named Kim Jin-hyuk, Lee Jae-hoon, and his wife Yoon Ji-soo, Choi Soo-young, who is a photographer. Jin-hyuk has the ability to time travel to different moments in his life, but he cannot control when or where he goes. He first meets Ji-soo when they are young, and they quickly fall in love. However, their relationship is complicated by Jin-hyuk's time traveling, which causes him to disappear from her life for long periods of time. As they grow older, Jin-hyuk and Ji-soo's love for each other is tested by the challenges of time travel and the impact it has on their relationship. They struggle to maintain their connection, but fate seems to be against them. Despite the obstacles they face, Jin-hyuk and Ji-soo refuse to give up on their love and continue to fight for their happiness. The drama explores their journey as they try to navigate a love that transcends time and the challenges that come with it. 5. The King Eternal Monarch. The King Eternal Monarch is a South Korean fantasy romance drama that follows the story of Lee Gon, the third emperor of the Kingdom of Korea, who tries to close the door that connects his world to the parallel universe of Korea. He is helped by Detective Young Tae-yeol, who is from the parallel universe and investigates a case of a mysterious serial killer. As Lee Gon and Young Tae-yeol's worlds collide, they discover the existence of a traitor who wants to destroy both their worlds. Together, they embark on a mission to save their worlds from destruction and uncover the truth behind the traitor's motives. As they work together, Lee Gon and Young Tae-yeol develop a romantic relationship. However, their love is tested as they face various obstacles and challenges in their quest to save their worlds. The drama explores themes of love, loyalty, betrayal, and sacrifice as the characters navigate their way through the complexities of their worlds. 6. Splash Splash Love. Splash Splash Love is a 2-episode Korean drama that tells the story of a high school student named Jang Dan-bai who magically travels back in time to the Joseon dynasty. She meets King Lee Do, who is struggling to deal with drought and other natural disasters that are threatening his kingdom. Dan-bai uses her knowledge of science and math to help the king solve his problems, and they develop a close relationship. As she spends more time in the past, Dan-bai begins to fall in love with the king, but she knows that she will eventually have to return to her own time. She also must deal with the challenges of living in a different era, including the strict gender roles and social norms of the time. Splash Splash Love is a heartwarming and humorous drama that explores themes of love, friendship, and the power of knowledge. 7. 18 Again. 18 Again is a Korean drama series that follows the story of a 37-year-old man named Hong Dae-young who suddenly finds himself transformed into his 18-year-old self. With the chance to relive his youth, Dae-young decides to enroll in his daughter's high school, where he meets her friends and becomes involved in their lives. As he navigates his new life, Dae-young is forced to confront the mistakes he made as a young man and the regrets he has as an adult. He begins to understand the importance of family, love, and friendship, and strives to make things right with those he has hurt in the past. Meanwhile, Dae-young's wife, Jung Da-young, is struggling with her own issues as she tries to balance her career and being a single mother to their 2 children. As Dae-young's transformation becomes more complicated, the couple must learn to communicate and work together to overcome their challenges and find happiness. Through humor, heartwarming moments, and relatable characters, 18 Again explores the themes of second chances, self-discovery, and the power of love and redemption. 9. Moon Lovers. Scarlet Heart Rio. Moon Lovers. Scarlet Heart Rio is a historical fantasy drama that follows the life of Go Ha-jin, a young woman from present-day South Korea who is transported back in time to the Goryeo dynasty. There, she becomes Hae-soo, a noblewoman who finds herself caught up in the political struggles and romantic entanglements of the royal court. As Hae-soo strives to adapt to her new world and its traditions, she becomes close to the royal brothers, the kind and gentle Crown Prince Wangmu, the arrogant and self-assured third Prince Wang Yo, and the cold and distant fourth Prince Wang So. Though she falls in love with Wangmu, she finds herself inexplicably drawn to Wang So, despite the danger and risk associated with his dark reputation as a ruthless warrior. As Hae-soo navigates the intrigues and rivalries of the court, she witnesses firsthand the brutality and violence that underlies the glittering facade of royal life. She must choose her allies carefully and fight for her own survival in a world where betrayal and treachery are commonplace. Despite her efforts to change the course of history, Hae-soo is unable to escape the tragic fates that befall the princes, as well as her own loved ones. Moon Lovers. Scarlet Heart Rio is a gripping tale of love, sacrifice, and redemption, set against the backdrop of a tumultuous and fascinating era of Korean history. 9. Alice. The story revolves around the concept of time travel and parallel universes. The show follows the life of a detective named Park Jin-gyam, who is determined to solve the mystery behind his mother's death. As he investigates the case, he discovers a mysterious portal that leads to a parallel universe. he meets a woman named Yoon Tae, who looks exactly like his mother in her younger days. Together, they try to unravel the secrets of time travel and prevent a catastrophic event from occurring. As Jin Gyam delves deeper into the parallel universe, he discovers a dangerous organization called the Alice Group, who are determined to control time travel for their own gain. He also meets a younger version of himself, who is a member of the group. Jin Gyam and Tae work together to stop the Alice Group and prevent them from altering the timeline and causing irreparable damage to the future. Throughout the show, viewers are taken on a thrilling ride full of unexpected twists and turns. As the story progresses, Jin Gyam and Tae's relationship deepens, and they both end up sacrificing a lot in their quest to save the future. The show delivers a mind-bending story that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats until the very end. 10. Go Back Couple. Go Back Couple is a South Korean drama series about a young couple named Ma Jin-ju and Cha Yu-ri who have been married for 5 years. They have a daughter named Era and are struggling to keep their marriage together due to financial difficulties, job insecurity, and lack of communication. One night, after a heated argument, they both miraculously find themselves transported back to their college days, a time when they first fell in love. They have been given a second chance to change the course of their lives and to truly understand each other. As they relive their past and rediscover their love, they also come to understand their own mistakes and the impact they have on others. Eventually, they discover that the grass is not always greener on the other side, and that they are meant to be together. The series explores themes of love, marriage, family, and the importance of communication and understanding in relationships. Go Back Couple is a heartwarming story with a strong message about the importance of cherishing the people we love.